Alright, what the deal? Again, this is Are You Serious channel. I want to welcome some of y'all back for the first time. Or welcome some of y'all back, welcome some of y'all for the first time. Like I said, I'm about to stop saying that because it's really a mouthful. However, it is very inviting. It's nice, it's a nice greeting to start off with. However, I don't think it's completely necessary. Now, the previous video that I just created got cut short because I didn't delete some of my other videos in my gallery that I created, and it was just taking up space in my phone. Y'all know how that goes. Y'all all got cell phones, so y'all know how that goes. So I've deleted those videos because, you know, they're on YouTube now. I don't really need them in my phone. Okay. These are the facts, people. We have been taught, and I've used these same terms in my previous video that's uploading right now. Check that video out. It's called it's titled The Facts of Life, The Facts of Life / Existence. Check that video out. Alright, because this is a tag on, this is a piggyback of that video. Check this out. We've been taught with now, I didn't come into the world smoking cigarettes. I was influenced, I was taught to smoke cigarettes, and I gravitated towards it on a physical and a mental level, not on a spiritual level. I know my spirit don't want me smoking cigarettes. Okay. We've been taught these different things in life. Religion, big teacher. Religion is a huge teacher, big influencer among us all. Not among me, because I'm not religious at all. I'm not religious. I'm not going to speak on that though, because that's not what this video is about. This video is going to be very general, but it will still encompass a lot. It'll still encompass a lot. We've been taught a lot, okay? We've been taught a lot, but some may argue that we haven't been taught enough. Apparently, obviously, we have not been taught enough, and we haven't learned from what was here or what was done here before we got here. Because if that were the case, we would be living way different. All right, these are just the facts. These are just the facts. I mean, you could walk out your door. You know, you can walk out the door of your house and you can see that people are living different from people that lived in the past before them. The predecessors, I guess you call them. The people that predated the people that are currently in existence do not live how people have lived in the past. All right. People in the past, it's arguable that people in the past were more fruitful than the people today, because the fact of the matter is this: people think they're fruitful just because they can have children. And I got news for you. Back in the day, quote unquote, back in the day, people had children. And I just said this to a lady a couple days ago. And I just mentioned this, you know, this came up in conversation a couple days ago. Back in the day, historically, children had jobs. People had children with a purpose. These days, people come together, humans come together, a husband and a wife, they come together, or people adopt just for the sake of having a child between them, because it makes them feel closer to one another, or they love each other, or maybe it was an accident. You understand? Do you comprehend that? Okay, real quick. I'm not trying to come off, you know, disrespectful. I just want to say that. Okay. I'm gonna use this example. Farmers people that farmed before us, before we were here, because I'm only in my 30s. I'm in my 30s, believe it or not. All right. They would have children. They would have maybe 5 or 6 children to tend to the land, to tend to the farm. You know, set aside from slavery. We're not talking about slavery. You know, we're not talking about slavery. People will have children because those children can work the fields. These days, people have children. What's going on with my phone here? These days, people have children because they're married, you know, because they're married, because they're because they feel like you know, it's the right thing to do. You know, they got the white picket fence now, and you know, they feel like, oh, you know, oh baby, I love you this, and you know, let's have children, stuff like that. Let's face it, people, you have absolute morons that come together sometime and they have children, on purpose or by accident. So how are you benefiting society, quote unquote society as a whole? All right, people are irresponsibly having children. It's no wonder they want to try and depopulate us and stuff like this. Now me, I don't have children. That's a personal decision for me. Okay, that's a personal decision for me. I haven't found anyone that I can actually visualize me spending the rest of my life with. All right, and many marriages, let's be honest, people, y'all older than me, some people are older than me, let's be honest, some marriages, many marriages end in divorce. Once the children are of age, once the children are old enough, okay, husband and wife are husband and wife no more. You know, they're no longer together until death do them part. Until death do them apart. These are just the facts of life, people. These are just the facts of life. You turn around and think y'all having a child together is justified. How is that benefiting the human race as a whole? And that's actually where I left off on my last video. This is going to be a part 2 right here. This is a part 2. How is that benefiting the quote unquote human race as a whole? It's not. It's really not. It's really not. But you still feel justified in your actions because you feel justified in your actions. Just because you feel justified in your actions doesn't mean that your actions are actually justified. You understand? Okay. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing for anybody. All right. The more I really delve deep into my energy, the more I'm going to say. All right, and the more you're really going to see how I feel about a lot of this stuff, you know, and it may be controversial. Hey, that's great. Okay, it's controversial. Okay, but don't attack me. Don't attack me. You know, because I feel like this. I feel like the kid in class that just wants to learn as much as I could possibly learn. And I feel like the other kids that are in the class don't want to learn as much as me. And once they realize how determined I am to actually learn, or what I want to do, they turn around, they just want to be distractions because they know they're not on my level. That's how I really feel. That's how I really feel. People are distractions to other people. All right? People are distractions to other people. No wonder many geniuses of renown, okay? Many geniuses that we read about in history, the Einsteins, the Nikola Teslas. Not for nothing, Elon Musk stole the idea from Nikola Tesla. But y'all don't know about that though. Many people don't know about that. Y'all just think, oh, Tesla, you're just looking at the here and now. but you don't even know where Tesla actually even came from. The idea from Tesla, the idea of Tesla, you don't even know where that came from. All right. Ben Franklin and all that. Okay, Benjamin Franklin, he didn't actually, or was it Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison, he didn't actually discover electricity. All right, I'm not even going to speak on that because I don't know enough about the facts. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to sit here and try and speak on something that I don't know about, because that's what an idiot does. All right, and I'm not an idiot. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and try to lie to y'all about nothing. You understand? I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and try and make myself out to be something that I'm not, or make myself out to know something that I don't actually know. All right? But I know for a fact that he did not discover electricity, because electricity cannot be discovered, because electricity has always been a thing. Just like fire has always been a thing. To discover something, okay, to discover something, to uncover something, all right, that's one thing. All right, but you didn't discover it, and you damn sure didn't invent it. Okay, I'm getting off topic. I gotta catch myself. I feel that before people should be allowed to just aimlessly have children, they should really assess themselves and be assessed on how they have contributed to society, contributed to the human race. People shouldn't just be able to just come together and just have children and think that this is the greatest thing ever. And a lot of y'all might hate me for saying that, or disagree with me and stuff like this. It's very, hey, it is what it is. You're gonna feel how you're gonna feel. I don't particularly care. I'm happy for my 33 subscribers and things like this. Let me tell you something. I'm not here to entertain you, and I'm not here to say what you want me to say. I'm not here to feel how you want me to feel. But again, I appreciate y'all comments. I appreciate y'all likes. I appreciate y'all subscriptions and things like that. All right, these are just thought exercises. These are thought-provoking exercises that we're going through right now, obviously. Who knows? My channel could take a whole different turn. Maybe I could be one of these guys out here doing all these pranks and stuff like that. Are you serious? Are you serious? I could be out here doing pranks and stuff like that on people and risk getting shot or risk getting arrested, stuff like that. But nah, I'm out here and I'm trying to, just level with people on a platform. That's what I'm trying to do before things just go dark. You know what I mean? Before things go dark, before we don't have access to the things that we have access to right now, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get back on topic though. What was the topic? What's the topic? I'm gonna take a mental break, because I'm allowed to do that, and I'm allowed to, and I'm psychologically capable enough. All right, my IQ is high enough to know when it's time for me to take a psychological break from the camera or from people in general, just out in public. All right, I'm well aware of myself enough to know when it's not time for me to be around people. Let's be honest about this. Many people don't know what it's like to just be completely alone. You don't even know what it's like to be completely alone. I'm not talking about in jail. I'm not talking about in prison. I'm not talking about in handcuffs. Even though many people like to see other people like that, especially when they don't feel like they can actually compare, because you can't compete when you can't compare. But anyway, I'm smart enough to know when I need a psychological break. Now, I could get real political and say something like, okay, well, because you call yourself loving this woman, or because you call yourself loving this man, you know, you might have a mediocre job, he might have an okay job that's a little bit more than mediocre. Y'all come together, you have a child. Let's say that child doesn't grow up to be successful. So for 18 years, people have been paying their tax dollars for the life of that child. But you still think that it's the greatest thing on earth, or maybe you don't. Am I in the wrong? Am I in the wrong to say that though? Don't call me no type of Hitler. I'm not a Nazi, Nazi or whatever. All right? But we're not even going to go there. I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm just saying, what have you done? What has been your contribution to society? And people feel so justified. And a lot of people's own personal self-justification is driven by their emotions and how they feel like they have a right to this and they have a right to that, when the fact of the matter is this: the government, the mind control system that y'all been opting into for years, because I've never voted, that system is clearly taking away people's rights every day. People's rights are going out the window every day, whether it's documented or undocumented. People's rights are going out the window every day. These are the facts. These are the facts, though. But this is the world that you're opting into. This is the world that you're subscribing to. And it's because people go to those, they go to those, what do you call the voting boxes? I don't even know what you call the voting boxes, the voltage box or whatever. It's because you go there every year and you call yourself voting and all that and trying to, elect the president, that you're basically telling them that you still need someone over you. And that's what this video is actually supposed to be about. It was supposed to originally be about, until I went off on all these other tangents, it was supposed to be about how people have a natural indoctrination to seek others as their savior. That's our problem. It's not my problem, because I'm alone and I seek only myself. I seek to know thyself before I know anyone else. And that's why I could walk past a beautiful woman and not even give her two bats of an eye, because hey, if she not chasing me, I'm damn sure not about to be chasing her. And maybe that's not how it works. It is what it is, but I'm not about to chase her. She not chasing me, I'm not chasing her. So that means that I don't look to others for my own satisfaction. I don't try to find satisfaction in the world through other people. You don't even know how to be alone, but yet you got a boyfriend or you got a girlfriend, stuff like this. All right, I'm gonna end the video right here because I think it's about to end soon by itself anyway. I think I'm running out of more storage. So this is about to be the part 2 of the facts of life / existence. Now let me make this clear before the video actually ends. I don't have all the answers, and I'm not trying to make myself out to be somebody that has all the answers. I'm just an honest dude kicking some honest information on what I think is an honest platform. All right, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna check y'all out. Be safe. And there might be a part 3 actually. Like, share.